Ezekiel chapter 37. This skull and these bones, collected from the surrounding battlefields of World War I and stored in these rooms on public display, will move and come together by God's power and reform into people they were just over 100 years ago. Each person is already known to God, and as he blows his breath of life into them, these people will stand up, walk out of the memorial, and will live. Although Ezekiel only mentions the house of Israel, all people around the world, all nations, all languages, all cultures, all races and creeds, will be a part of resurrections from physical remains to whatever God requires according to his wise, righteous and wonderful plans. There appears to be room for interpretation of the two resurrections described in Revelation chapter 20. However, a simple statement may be made here. All people ever born and died will be brought back to life by Jesus Christ. This is regardless of their age, place of birth, and any other issue we may think of. No one knows when this will take place, but it will. On seeing these bones at this Verdun memorial to the missing, France, I did feel very emotional, and indeed still feel rather disturbed. This collection of mixed up bones was a fitting end to our 9-day guided tour of the World War I Western Front battlefields. This tour has taken us from the Belgian coast to the Swiss border. From the many trenches, museums and memorials we have visited, the general theme of this guided tour seemed to concentrate on the memorials to the missing. On seeing these skulls and bones, how could we follow this? As my son Freddie took these photographs, I felt strangely fulfilled and pleased that this was the end of our end-to-end tour, and we made our return journey home to Old Blighty the next day. And so, in the cheery words of Reverend Bennett, good people, I implore you, you know in your hearts that the Father reveals that he does not wish for anyone, including the worst and vile despots the world has seen, to lose out on life. They also will be resurrected as the dry bones of Ezekiel 37. And if they repent before God, saying, sorry, please forgive me, God will put his spirit of righteousness, power into them, and they will live. So, on behalf of Rev Bennett, from this trench from 100 years ago on the Western Front, with my son Freddie, I am Keith Stevenson. Until next time, goodbye.